Hey all, it's Vintage Vinny, and welcome to another antique store haul. I've got a great assortment of stuff from one of my many favorite indoor flea market antique malls to share with you today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We are going to be taking a look at the larger items first. Paid $5 for this insanely nice blue tiara hobnail swirl pitcher. Couldn't believe it was only $5. If you have just the pitcher like I do, you can get about $25 to $30 for it. If you have the glasses and the pitcher, you're looking at over $100 from what I've seen. So to pick that up for $5, and it's an insanely nice shade of blue, that was a no-brainer. So this was actually the first item I found walking into this mall. I believe that this is a Royal Copley bird. It was only $5. It's a pretty decent size. I really like the colors on it. No cracks or chips. Nope, that's not a flaw, but yeah. Really decent size. It would look great on display for springtime and summer. It even blends in with fall too because of the contrast of this color here. So I just could not say no for $5. So this vase was $5. I assume, judging by the mid-century look, that it's probably from the 1950s. But it is marked left in China. The flowers are in great shape. There is not a single thing wrong with those small, fragile petals. But again, just look at that mid-century style. Isn't that amazing? Now, pink is not one of my favorite colors, I will admit. But I know that you all really like these kinds of things. And it's just really cool. It's almost got like the Fenton melon look, you know, with these rounded, almost like pumpkin looking edges. How great is that? So I got two sets of salt and pepper shakers from this one booth. So this one reads Cap'n Pepper and Old Salty. They were $2 and they are marked on the bottom. They're marked Denko, Yarmouth, Maine, Japan. So those are great for coastal vibes or coastal themes. So I'm not sure if I'll be keeping those or if I will be reselling those. We'll see what happens. Now these ones are really unique. I've never seen them. Again, it was $2. They are bird cages, and I would assume that they came with a stand or had a stand at one point in time. But they do not have them. But they are very cool. Nothing I've ever seen before. And again, at $2, I know I can probably maybe sell them for $7 or $8 because of their uniqueness at one of my live sales. Don't forget, guys, if you see something in my videos that you happen to be interested in that I say is for sale, you can always message me at skullking95680@yahoo.com. It is linked in the description box below. I will either quote you a price, we can work something out, or I may say I want to save it for a live sale. It just depends on, you know, what I want to do with it. So this bird, I think this is an ashtray because of the grooves. They had it marked as a soap dish, and it was originally $1, but it was 25% off. So I got it for 75 cents. I just loved the pink. And it's marked on the bottom, hand-decorated china. But that would look great in a bathroom, don't you think? With a thing of soap in it? Because I don't... Or maybe it isn't an ashtray. Maybe it is because of the grooves. I don't know, but it just had a really great look to it. The colors were fantastic. And yeah, I just could not leave that there for 75 cents. And the last set of salt and pepper shakers that I'd like to share with you all are these ones. These are Treasure Craft. They are a souvenir piece from Indiana. They're bears holding on to the tree branches. They are in great shape. I think they may have been $3. I cannot remember for the life of me, but I'm thinking that's what they are, judging by my invoice here, because I'm not seeing them anywhere else. So I just could not leave that behind. So that was everything that I got for resale. Now we can go ahead and check out the stuff that I got to keep for myself. Okay, so now that we looked at everything that I am reselling, let's go ahead and check out the stuff that I am keeping for myself. So as you can see, the very first item we're going to be looking at is a 1956, is it marked? Yep, 1956 Fine Enterprises Kangaroo or Boobaroo, as we like to call it in our community, dresser caddy. Paid $20 for that. If I do end up having to resell it, I can probably get $50 to $55 for it. It's in great shape, no cracks or chips, and I was thrilled to find another one of these. Now, I have sold him in the past before, but that was at a time when these weren't really going for that much. Now, you know, with time, things do go up in value a little bit, but I'm happy to have this one because of its desirability. Some stuff back in a box here because I don't want to get ruined. For only $8, I was able to pick up a Relpo lady head vase. Right here. Oh, I'm sorry, not Relpo. I'm sorry, Rubens, not Relpo. And the only thing that's really wrong with her is that her nose is a little worn with paint and her finger's broken off. But aside from that, what a deal. And usually when you find these, the eyelashes are the part that's broken, not the fingers. So $8 was a no-brainer. So this was a really good deal. This was on sale 10%. So it was originally 10 and I got it for $8.50. It's a Viking glass swung vase. I really like the mixture of these vases. They're almost like an apple green. Like, it's not avocado and it's not lime. It's like they combine the two together to get a really nice shade of green. Very, very cool. I love it. And I just could not leave that. So this was a really awesome piece. This is a vintage Coca-Cola advertising thermometer made by Donasco. What I really like about it is that it has Coke right here. It does have the thermometer, which is a good thing. It is marked here on the bottom, and here's what the back looks like. Now, I know that these were reproduced, so I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to look at one that's, you know, a reproduction versus the original, but I paid only $10 for it. So I did go ahead and pick that up. Hold on a second. Am I reading this correctly? No, okay, I thought they charged me $3 for it. 10 was fair to me because I have one that's kind of similar to it. I would love to get the one from the 50s with the bigger embossed lettering. And there's also one with a patent of 1923 on it that I would really like to find to put together. Because my bedroom is Coastal, Coca-Cola, and pinups. 3 of my favorite things. So I felt that was a steal of a deal at $10. And speaking of Coastal, Amy and I both found this picture in one of the booths. It was originally $8, but then the booth was 30% off, so I only paid $5.60 for it. It's a really nice image of like a deco, maybe 30s, 40s ocean scene. Just fantastic. Amy originally was going to get it because she saw it first, and then she changed her mind on it because there is a little bit of damage here. But she said I should go ahead and get it because it's got a really neat looking just image. The image is fantastic in here. You got the sun rays in here, you got the seagulls, you got the water splashing up on the rocks, you got a really nice cliff right here. I mean, it's a very great piece, and I felt $5.60 was more than reasonable for it. All right, and the last larger item we're going to be looking at is this really cool smoking monkey. It was originally $10, and then it was on sale, I think, 25%. So I got it for $7.50. He is missing one of his feet, but I don't really care because these old toys, I just love to display them because they're uber fantastic. I wonder if he still works. I have not tested him yet. It'd be kind of funny if he did. So he's blowing smoke out of him, or out of that cigarette. Definitely unique, something I've never seen before, and felt the price was really reasonable. Okay, so now we are taking a look at all of the smaller goods. I hope you liked seeing some of the larger items that I picked up. So I did get quite a bit of things. As you all know, I do like to find unique things and things that you just don't see very often. And these first two pieces I'm going to share are a perfect example of that. They were $3 a piece. They're Mr. Peanut. It's a pen and a pencil set. Probably a promotional piece of some sort. They are just going to go into my junk jar. I am going to look them up just to see if they are anything special, but I paid only $3 a piece for them. And my original intention was to put them in my junk jar to begin with, so I didn't mind paying the $3. But why not? They're very unique. Again, something I've never seen before. For $2 a piece, I also got 4 packs of vintage glitter. They say 29 cents on them. I really like the shimmery red. I definitely would consider using this if I were a crafter, or maybe not. And then we got this really fun multicolored one. Sorry guys, move the camera. And we've also got blue and silver. And then we've got this really nice green one, which on camera almost makes it look aqua, but it is kind of like a Christmassy green mixed with some silver in it. So I just could not say no to those for $8. Now, I have wanted one of these for the longest time, and I just told myself I was not going to pay up for it. So if you don't know what this is an ink blotter, and it was to hold fountain pens, I guess, to make sure that they wouldn't leak. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not an expert on things like that. And I'd seen one at one mall, and they wanted $25. I just couldn't get myself to pay that, knowing that they don't, or that they sell for just about that. So I saw this one at the one mall that I visited, and they wanted $16 for it. I held off the first time because they weren't running a sale. And then the next time I visited, they were running 20% off in their booth, so I ended up spending $12.80 on it. And you can get about roughly $30 for these if you find them. This is only the second one of these I have come across. I haven't seen any more. And I think this is made by Hazel Atlas. Right around the time that they released the sailboat glasses and such. So I was really, really happy to find this for $12. And if I have to resell it, I will go ahead and do so, because I know I can get $25, $30 for it. This came from the same booth that had the peanut pencil and pen set. I was watching one of these on eBay for $3.99, and I just didn't want to pay the shipping on it. So luckily, the next time that I went to this mall, they had one, and it was only $3. So I was happy about that. For only $8, I got a vintage Halloween noisemaker toy. I was really, really happy to find this. And, you know, the Halloween ones are pretty desirable. You know, you find them and people want an arm and a leg for them. But since I bought a bunch of stuff to sell, I was okay with paying up for this. So I had to have that. Alright, so I did get some postcards, one of Amy's favorite things. I liked these ones because they were coastal and they were Victorian, just depicting people of that time period. So we have this one. I really like this one. Look at that. How amazing. And this one's like one of those naughty ones. It says, "I am all in with the girls." Yes, sir, you are. Here's another, I guess you could call her a bathing beauty. And we got this beautiful pinup girl here. These range from about $1 to, I think, $2 each. I think most of them were like $1 that I picked up. So I just couldn't say no for that price. And the last thing that I'd like to share with you all from this portion of the video, before we check out this small haul I got from the other place, I found this Art Deco mirror tray with a rocket on it. I have never, ever seen anything like this before. It was $3, as you can see. But how incredibly cool is that? I mean, like I said, I've never seen that. Amy spotted it, and then she said, "You should get that." And I said, "You know, that is pretty unique. I think I will." So how cool would that just be sitting on a dresser? And you know, I do have my fair share of colognes and stuff that I like to, that I have. So these would look great on those, or those would look great on this, don't you think? I mean, again, how freaking cool is that deco-looking rocket ship? That, to me, is fan-freaking-tastic. So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to get notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure and check me out on Instagram, the link to it is down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!